recent city council meeting, the board was faced with a state-level decision that would affect those working right here in town. Naperville News 17's Alyssa Bohenick has more.
It was a standing room only crowd for council's latest meeting, as hundreds came out to urge them to vote against a resolution that would support Governor Rauner's turnaround agenda, focused on overhauling the way unions do business. His proposal seeks to limit the influences of unions through a variety of methods, including making cost-cutting changes to worker compensation laws and repealing the state's prevailing wage laws. Before bringing it to the council, Mayor-elect Steve Chirico offered changes to the resolution, removing sections that talked about right to work or empowerment zones, which give local voters control over collective bargaining. But that wasn't enough to satisfy local union members.
This resolution, let's really call it what it is. It's the right to work for less. It's union busting, but more importantly, it's the erosion of the middle class. I am a very proud member of the middle class. I'm part of the 99%, not the 1%.
Also raising their voice was a representative for Democratic State Rep Bill Foster.
Rather than lifting Illinois up to make life better for working families, the governor's divisive plan would drag all corners of the state into a race to the bottom. Unions didn't cause the problems we face, and cutting workers' pay won't grow our economy. It will shrink it.
Union members cited a study by 2 state labor and economic experts, which predicts that if just half of Illinois counties adopted right-to-work policies, total labor income would be cut by $1.3 billion, and the state's economy would shrink by $1.5 billion. But proponents of Rauner's resolution think it could bring in money, drawing in business that currently goes elsewhere in search of a cheaper workforce.
And local empowerment zones would give residents, taxpayers, and voters a direct say in how competitive and thus attractive to new business and jobs their community will be. I urge the Naperville City Council to join the growing list of communities which have decided to stand alongside Governor Rauner in endorsing his commitment to reforming Illinois and returning it to its rightful place as the economic engine of the Midwest.
As the night went on, it became clear that more time was needed to discuss the resolution before final adoption. As this was the final council meeting for the majority of the board, they decided to table the topic until the newly elected council takes office.
Collectively, we can work together and find solutions that we can all live with. We all might not be happy with, but we can all live with, so that we can make Illinois great again. I do want to support our governor in his effort to make Illinois great again, because what could be wrong with that? How we get there, there's a lot of discussion and a lot of debate that we're going to have to get through, but we need to get there.
Reporting from City Hall, I'm Alyssa Bohenick for Naperville News 17.
The newly elected council will meet for the first time on May 5th.